Hello YouTube fans, I know I thought I'd talk about a classic film starring Sean Connery and Abby Titman. Now this is a classic Alfred Hitchcock film from 1964 and it's a dud 'un. It's professing to see Sean Connery in an era where he wasn't just playing Bond, but he is definitely smooth in it. He plays a rich guy who runs basically a bank, more of an office if anything, but let's just say more of a bank. And Abby Titman, you might remember in The Birds, who was also married to Alfred Hitchcock at the time. There's a bit of history with that, because when they was filming Marnie, that's the film I'm on about, it wasn't that long when she split up with Alfred Hitchcock. No, no respecting us, I respect Alfred Hitchcock. He's the master of expense, and he's definitely a good businessman when it comes to selling stuff. So it's an expensive film. Look at the trailers he's done, and how he markets his stuff, whether it be The Birds, whether it be Psycho, and so on. But Abby Titman, if I can pronounce her name right, with my speech impediment, not that long split up with Alfred Hitchcock, like I said, and Alfred Hitchcock didn't like that, and basically he ruined her career and blacklisted her, and that's why Abby Titman didn't appear in films and just did shit like The Birds 2, and the less I talk of that, the happier I'll be. But Marnie is a dud film. It's like it's then, it stars out Sean Connery, and it's basically she steals. She's a bit of a tea leaf. She's not the sort of person you'd have working in Bernardo's, and she steals money, and she's done it a lot. She steals from every bank and every shop she works in. Sean Connery taxes on. I think he has his suspicions, that's because he's done it before. Different hairstyle, and basically she wants to die out of her hair. And she gets a job in the bank, you know, she has her certificates, her CVs, all that stuff, when you're doing that type of role. And it's basically a love story. You sort of say that Sean Connery is a bit of an arsehole because he blackmails her to marry him, because he knows that she steals. But then it becomes a love story. And I love the way in the film, Marnie, she has a fear, and that fear is red. Anything what's red or benotes red in any way, shape or size, she has a fucking fear of it. I mean a fear. She shakes her legs and everything. Now granted it's an old film, you know what I mean, but if you've never seen Marnie, I don't want to spoil it. I do not want to spoil the fucking ending. But Marnie is a dud film. It's a tougher film because it's expense and it's suspenseful, and I like the idea. And again, Sean Connery looks cool, still looks smooth, and he plays like a different type of character than what you see as Bond. He's denim hair, and you see he's falling in love with Marnie. At first you think he's a dick because he's blackmailing her to marry her, but you see he's falling for her. I mean, it's like he says in the film. He could have used her. He could have blackmailed her and used her for a bit of fun. Or he could have used her for other ways. But he didn't. And for that, he fell in love. There is a bit of a pussy subject though, whether Connery was going to rape Marnie in one certain scene. But it doesn't go that level. And it still keeps itself far from mild. Which, for that, I dilute it. It's a good love story. It's suspenseful when it wants to be, and it has a good twist to it at the end, which I'm not going to diff, because I don't think it would be fair to diff you that twist of the ending, because Marnie is a good film from '64. Alfred Hitchcock definitely proved that he was the master of expense. Granted, he was horrible to his ex-wife for backlisting her, stopping Abby Titman from starring in any other films. That's why a lot of people rather remember her as in The Birds, or they remember her as in Marnie. But for 64, I think she's quite good. Very attractive woman in that era. Sean Connery does a brilliant performance, and there's a scene in it where she has to kill her horse. Granted, the horse was wounded, and it was a mercy killing. She had to put the horse out of its misery. What else but to shoot it? You got the two-way film in the horse racing scene, but it was that era. That's what they did a lot in the 60s and 50s. You've got to understand. It was a different era for making them type of films, but Other than that, it's a good love story, and I really don't want to give the twist away. You've got to see Marnie. It's a good film. Again. Oh, and another thing. Not only does she not like red, she don't like thunderstorms. Anything with a noise, anything what delivers thunderstorms, Marnie gets the sakes. So, because I like Marnie, and it's a classic from Alfred Hitchcocks during the 60s, why not? I'll give it a whopping 8-star rating, because it's a fucking damn good film, and it's a damn good, suspenseful film. Check it out, Marnie, one of Alfred Hitchcock's best. Check it out. Other than that, be safe, have a good one, and if you like any more of my reviews, just subscribe to me. Look a red button on the side, press it. I like to have a subscribe or leave a nice comment. Other than that, have a good one.